And we're back. We're back with Jack LaValle. We are going to put up his email address. We're going to put up all the information for you several times so you will have it, because relationships are so very important today. I want to just backtrack for a few minutes, and if I can, have a few more minutes of your time.
Sure.
I want to talk about when you first saw your wife.
Mm-hmm.
The pictures are in, and now the matching has begun. When did you finally see her?
Well, my first picture I saw of my wife after the engagement took place in Korea was 2 weeks later.
After the engagement took place in Korea?
In Korea, the first picture I saw of her was 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
That's correct, yes.
Jack, still no anticipation. How are you feeling? Okay, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
And you told me something about being asleep when you first...
Well, because of the time difference in Korea, because the Rev was in Korea, we're 13 hours ahead.
Okay.
We're 13 hours behind.
Okay.
So when the actual when he what happened was he had our pictures in an album, and he had all the Korean women who come up front, and then they all came up, and then he looked at them and he looked through the pictures, and then he chose them, and then he showed the picture to them and asked them if they would accept that matching.
Of course, and you were asleep at the time.
And at the time that happened, and they had a holy wine ceremony several hours later.
Okay.
All the time that occurred, I was in my bed sleeping.
I love that smile. That's the third time you said that, and every time you say it, this big smile comes over your face. Before I let you get away, before you have to leave, what is the big focus? And where do you go from here?
What I want to do is I want to help millions of Americans, men and women, who want to have a love relationship last a lifetime. I want them to understand that it is very doable and very possible to do, even though things appear to be so much more complex, and there seems to be so much difficulty with making it happen. My mission is to help people understand and to show them how to learn to commit to someone 100% and to make it last a lifetime.
Do you still tell your wife you love her?
I do still tell my wife I love her, yes.
How often do you do that? This is 30 years now. He's been married 30 years. You still say I love you.
I do it several times a week.
Wow, you're absolutely wonderful. The website address is trueforever.com. He's Jack LaValle, and let's give you the email address, jack@trueforever.com. Give him a call, send him an email, and you're telling me you talk to everybody that emails you?
Totally open right now. Everybody who emails me, they're guaranteed to get a personal response from me. So I'm looking forward to people just going on the site, checking it out, see what's available there. We have a great interview by Dr. Epstein that I conducted with him on my radio show last December, talking about this idea of getting more control over our love life, how we can make it work, and how we can make it last for a lifetime.
It's your love life, and he's Jack LaValle, and I'm Esther Davis in New York City. I will be right back. Don't go away.